CrAcKeRican, what up, homie? What the hell? Over here trying to recover out that dab, man. How you doing? What you up to on this late night? I'm just chilling, man. Bumping some AI instrumentals I have right here. Just chilling, getting lifted and gifted. Wanting to see who joins, you know what I mean? See what up with the community. What you got going on, man? What you up to? You in the stew? That's good, man. What you working on? Mex Roach, what up? Thank you for tapping in. Yeah, I did everything I had to do today. I did that West Coast Wednesday earlier. Posted up on SoundCloud. It's up on YouTube already. Sent it over to the BETV. Our shows are now airing on BETV in Berkeley, California. I think it's channel 26 or 28, and it's on another. I think there's another channel 33, something like that, over there in Berkeley. It's called BETV in Berkeley, California. Pretty dope. I'm down, bro. You want to join on this one, or how do you want to do it? Well, that's the name of the station. Is BETV. That's all I know. I'll send you the website. It's betv.org. Check it out. BETV.org. You can see the website right there. Alright, for sure, let me know. We'll tap in right here. I'll share the live, see if anybody joins, you know. Or maybe I should do it with my other phone, because if I do it off of this one, it always freezes the live chat for some reason. Let's get it. Yeah. It's a sunny day, telephone 98, nice breeze, palm trees, white tees, khakis, chuck tees, girls on D. Yes, indeed, this tea sauce coming from the OCIE. That's where I be with the homies posted up, puffing on them palm trees, lit it, fitting get it. Posted on the block with a 36 block. The block is getting smaller, but my buzz is getting bigger. I stay in the bakery, making my pastries, getting my hands covered in dough. I spit so pretty, I make white rich Americans look like slaves. This is Noel. What up, homie? What you up to? Sparky. Kicking with the homie, smoked out, packing bowls, smoking blunts, drinking on the 40. So gone the color of my eyes, match the capital way. You can see up the 57 freeway. Be on the lookout. I actually dropped a few of those lyrics on a track, actually a real track. So it's pretty dope. It'll be coming out soon. We just gotta get one more verse on it. Got a couple of tracks we've been working on, so those will be coming out soon. We already got some out with Lonesome, Young P, Young Schizo, B-Raw, Germs, Raw Genius, Maurice. We did a one with Maurice, aka Mo Hendrix. We got a track called Shitty with Maurice. Be sure to check it out. Available on his Bandcamp if you want to help support. There's more in the works. I'm gonna share the live on my Tony Scott's page, see what's up. See how many people we can get in here. It's almost midnight over here on the West Coast. On the East Coast or in the South, I know it's already like 2, 3 in the morning over there. I'm ready for bed and they're rising already over there. Life's a fucking trip. One day you can be balling, the next day in a ditch. So be careful what you do and who you hurt and who you touch. Cause life's a fucking trip. It's a late night show on Tony's Talk Showcase. Instagram Live, we kicking it with the homie CrAcKeRican and the homie Noel. Just lift it and get the kicking back like giving a what? Yo, here we go. Throw the coast up. Throw the coast up. Throw the coast up. Not giving a fuck. We lift it and get this smoking all day. Smoking all the day. Taking dabs to take your head off. Yo. Let's go. Dong, dong. That beat's hard right there. I don't know who I made that one for. I forgot. I'll check right now. Dong, dong. Kicking it with the homie Smoked Out. California A. Every day. It's a little insane, LA on the beat. Just join the chat. What up, homie? We kicking back, getting lifted, feeling gifted. About to load up the dab and take a dab to the head. Get lifted. It's a little insane. But you up to homie, you shit it right here, just getting lifted. I'm gonna the CrAcKeRican's gonna come out here right now in a little bit. We're gonna do a little live right here. Chop it up, shoot the shit. That's what he calls this podcast. If you can help me share the live, I'd appreciate it. Let's get it. We don't have direct audio right now. We're just putting out the speaker, but let's get it. You can hear it. It looks like my live froze on the other one over here. The same here. That's what's up, man. What you smoking on? got the torch in hand, not giving a damn. About to take this dab and get lifted and damn. I got that white angel runs dab. Alright. just trying to freestyle, you know, I can't do it, but it is what it is. I'm hitting switches right now to the clouds. Ooh. Taking dabs of the loud. Yeah, that one almost took me out right there. Ah, damn. Sour diesel getting lifted. Let's get it. Yeah, the beats are fire, huh? I think this is I asked the AI. I used like 2 different AIs to make these beats, bro. Like, I used ChatGPT to tell me what kind of style or what kind of beat certain beats are that, or certain songs or artists get on. Like when someone tells me I wanna. My bad. When someone tells me I want a Kendrick type beat, so I look up on the AI, what kind of beats does Kendrick Lamar use or whatever, you know? And then it'll tell me the whole breakdown. I can, like, for all that breakdown, I can choose and pick whatever I want. Or sometimes I just ask the AI itself to make me a description for the other one, you know what I mean? And it'll make it, it's not gonna make the same exact beat, but it's gonna make something along those lines, you know, that fits into the category of what you ask it to make, you know? The sour never fails. Flip a coin, heads or tails. Oh, hold on. Yeah, but there we go. There we go. About to throw the wax in the dab. Let's get it. I don't know how to freestyle that well, but. Blue lighter in hand, not giving a damn. Let's get it. All right, CrAcKeRican, let me know. Just send a request whenever you're ready. All right, there you go. That's crazy, and I'm tripping just thinking I'm lit, bro. Yeah, I feel it, man. Let me get CrAcKeRican in here. Hold on. Once I go live with them, I think it changes the audio. It changes like the microphone standard or whatever. The CrAcKeRican. Let me turn you up. Hold on.
What it do?
What it do, man? How's it going? What you smoking on over there?
Newports for the moment.
Oh, Newport. Okay, yeah, I feel you, man. I got some Motegos over here.
What? I've never smoked, not even seen one.
No, Montego? Yeah, I'll show you right now. Look, right here.
I can't. It's black on the screen. It happens from time to time. Just make sure your audience can see the your side, because like right now it's just I'm talking to the darkness.
You can't see me?
Nah.
Ah, that sucks, bro. Damn. All right, it's all good. Middle Eastern Queen, what up? Thank you for tapping in. Let's get it. Yeah,
You can see
what
me
you got
though.
going on though? What was that?
I say you can see me though.
Yeah, I can see you. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I don't know. You know, technology is it's your best friend until it's not.
Yeah, I know. I happened to be one time during a show live I did on here. Someone joined, and I couldn't see them, and I was like, that. I think it was my brother. I didn't want to show my brother, and I couldn't see him.
It is what it
Yeah,
is. I mean, as long as the people's good, as long
yeah,
as it records properly.
they can hear us, you know. Yeah, they'll be able to see us too. I see you, so I see both of us, so we should be good.
Yeah,
I
yeah, it'll
appreciate
be
you
good.
saying,
So what you
Victor
got going?
Solis.
What you working on?
Nothing tonight, bro. I'm chilling right now. I just wanted to come on the live, see what's up, everybody, see what you guys are up to. I'm just chilling today. I've been busy though. I've been fucking doing photo shoots and uh, I did a show with Site One on Sunday. Did a
You did a
quinceañera
show?
last Saturday. Just been working. Went to the DMV today and it didn't go as good as I wanted to, but
It never does. It's a
yeah,
DMV, man.
it's terrible. Yeah, but yeah, other than that, just chilling, man. Just kick it back.
That's all there is, man. It's just another day, another dime, and all we do is bide our time,
Yeah,
writing
yeah,
beats and making rhymes.
yeah. That's why you do it. Let's get it.
Yeah.
What you've been working on music, or what you been working on?
I actually been working on so I went to a lot. So that festival, when I first started talking to you, I was at that punk festival. I'm actually finally caught up to the point where I can mix all the tracks from it. So I got like 30 tracks to mix.
Yeah,
They're one tracks though. So it's like have a fucking, it's just like you being on your radio, just fucking turn.
just play it. Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's good though.
Yo, it's dope though. It's good because it's a matter of it's practice really. Because like I'm not a mastering engineer. I'm a mix engineer by trade, and like I'm damn good at that. But
Yeah,
mastering always fucks with me. It always fucks with me.
it's a whole different element. You know, it's a whole different
Yeah.
beast.
Yo, do you cuss on your show?
Yeah,
Okay, okay. Just make sure.
explicit, man.
It's
Yeah,
got
they
the
can-
warning.
yeah. And a lot of people ask me that, but pretty much it's explicit, you know, because I do the online mostly, and then the platforms that I do get played on, they don't mind the explicitness. You know what I mean? If they edit it themselves if they have to. You know what I mean?
Hey, if they willing to do it, fuck it.
Yeah. So that's good. But yeah, man, I just been chilling, man. I'm getting ready for that 7 year. I mean, not 7 year, the 6 year anniversary for my platform. I'm gonna do a show February 7th out here in Corona. So we're working on that. We're getting the lineup set up, all the artists, the sound, the vendor, the taco. We're gonna have like one taco guy, something like that. You know,
Hell
that's gonna be
yeah.
good. If you
That's
can
dope,
make
man.
it,
That's
if you
big
can make it a
things, man.
Cali February
Congratulations.
7th, let me know.
I've never even been to Cali. That's the other side of the planet to me.
Hey, not your opportunity, bro.
Hey, don't tempt me on a time. I go out there. I
Yeah,
need a reason. You said when? February 7th?
February 7th, 2026. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at that. I'm gonna look at it because like next year is supposed to be my travel year. I was supposed to start actually this past weekend. I'd still be there down in Colombia,
Oh,
but
Colombia. Okay.
that's where I was supposed to go to. I was supposed to be there right now. Um, but it was like last minute decision to go to just bail out on it because it was going to cost me a good bit of money, and I'm
Yeah,
down
yeah.
there consulting, doing a I'd be consulting, holding a what's it called? Do it like lectures. I'd be doing a lecture, and then I'd be doing recording sessions while creating content. I'm like,
That's
yeah,
badass.
it wouldn't cost me anything to do those. I'm supposed to be making money doing those, and really it was
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
favor to a friend, like somebody I helped build his business up. So instead, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stay here, do all the things that I need to do, get my studio straight,
Yeah.
because I'm building this thing, man. I'm getting it going.
That's
He's
good,
going.
man. Little by little, man. That's good, man. That's dope. It's
I
gonna
ain't
be
got my
ready
hair on.
soon. Victor Solis, my bad. I didn't see your message, man. But I probably did, man. Right now, we're just kicking it. We're not doing a showcase right now. We're just kicking it, shooting the shit right here with the CrAcKeRican, just kicking back. But I appreciate you. Tap in with me in a DM, bro, or go to my YouTube. You can find all the shows that we play their music on or whatever you were looking for. Let me know. Just DM me, man. I appreciate you.
You know the
But
dude?
I'm not too familiar who he is from Richard Solis, but he says his homie that I put one of his homies on here before or something.
Shit, so he's tapping in. That's good shit,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Good shit to
So
see
Victor, yeah,
people
tap
that want to
in.
be a part.
Yeah, let me know, Victor. See who else is here. I think Eli is still in here. Oh, Victor and Eli. All right, for sure. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, we're just kicking it back. But yeah, man, other than that, just been chilling, bro. Trying to get more music. I haven't been getting too much music, but we get a decent amount, just to get a showcase, like for at least one or two every show. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's your so do you have a specific style or genre that you look for? Or are you
No,
open to pretty much everybody?
I'm open format, bro. I play anything and everything. Like whatever they submit to me, I'll play it. You know what I mean? Like I've even reached out to like bands, like one of the first rock bands I ever had on my show was Trouble in the Wind.
Okay.
A band called Trouble in the Wind. They're like an independent band out here in California. I believe they're from California. Um, they had a song up there that I saw, and I hit them up on Instagram. Like, hey, you guys shoot it over. And this was years ago when I was first starting the podcast, and they shot it over. And it's a pretty good song, man. I'll give you the link in a bit. It's called Trouble. It's by Trouble in the Wind, and it's called Weird Living. Is the name of the track, and it's a badass song.
I think
But
actually, you know what? I think you played it on one of the because like, do you have any other bands or rock songs or anything like that?
yeah, I have nowadays I have a way more because I actually got connected with a few record labels that submit music to me they have like all kinds of genres like alternative, pop, and everything. You know what I mean? I get a lot of Southern soul too. I don't know if you ever heard any of the Southern soul songs I play, but you get a lot of Southern soul and like Pearl Wright songs and stuff like that. That's all thanks to PUSO, the Radio Mon. They send me those artists, and then also they send me like every year they're making compilation of all the songs they played on the radio, and they choose like their top 25 or whatever, and they send me that project, and I get to play those songs as well. So it's pretty dope.
Fuck yeah.
And it's like
That's
it's all
dope.
kinds of styles. I got a guy from London. His name is Frank Joshua, and he's more like different kind of style music, and he's some pretty good stuff though.
When you say different kind of style, like what's that? What's that? That could be anything.
Yeah,
Like right now, I'm
yeah.
imagining.
I'm not sure what I'm not sure what the style was considered, but I can show you. Yeah, it's pretty dope, bro. It's like kind of like alternative, more like I don't know how to describe it too well. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? But it's
it's
like a
hard to
different
some
style.
some of them are hard to put in a into a bracket because everybody says, "Oh, I'm original," but some people are more more original. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
are.
It
It's
varies,
hard to put them in a box.
The Limbo Place. I think you play. Let me see. Hell yeah, bro. I do Series J. Oh, Series J. Okay, I know Series J. Yeah, man. That's dope. Drill. Yeah, I can play drill as well. I can do that as well. Victor Police, I'll play it.
Do you fuck with many international artists like other than the one dude from you say Europe?
Yeah, I have a few of them. Yeah, there's a few. There's a guy named Killer Bang, Zig. Zig's from Manchester, and then Killer Banks is from Ukraine. Bring Joshua, I said, is from London. I have a guy named Adam Rose. He's from the UK as well, I believe. And there was a few more I can't remember right now, but yeah, there's been quite a few. Yeah, it was pretty
I'm gonna have
dope.
to I'm gonna have to link you up with the all my Aussies.
On my Aussies.
Yeah, the oi oi ois.
Okay, okay, that's dope. Yeah, let me know. Shoot them over.
Yeah, man. I got an artist that I manage out of Bahamas, and then I got that's the only international artist that I manage. But like, I got a
Yeah,
lot of connections out of Australia just because of it just one after another. Like I'm not even I didn't really listen to Australian hip hop, but a dude named Hesh put me on. Like he was like, hey yo, check. We just met in a room randomly about now it's working on 2 years now. Met him about 2 years ago, and when I met him, he maybe had I don't know, probably 4 or 5 thousand monthlies. I was like, that's
okay.
pretty good, man. Like
Yeah,
that's going
that's
well.
impressive.
But then, he took all my everything that I said. Was like, hey, you should try this and this and that. He was writing down, like he was taking notes and shit.
Take it down.
And
That's
he
good.
uh
Yeah.
he ended up blowing up. Now he's at like 28 or 29,000.
Oh shit, that's good. Yeah, it's going up. it can only keep going up. You know what I mean?
I mean, the dude even stopped. I mean, he stopped making music. Like he went through a little hiatus, and he stopped putting music out, and it just kept growing. I tell everybody once you hit a certain point, like once you hit like the 10 to 12,000 range, it just what is that called? It's critical mass. It's just gonna keep growing.
Yeah, that's true, man. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's dope though, bro. Like like there's a lot. You just keep growing, get the more monthly listeners, keep promoting. Like, of course, make music, but you gotta take some time to start promoting, marketing, putting yourself out there, networking, getting features, whatever it is. You gotta invest in the marketing. Like, of course, you can hire someone. You can find someone a colleague, or someone you can hit up the CrAcKeRican right here. You know what I mean? And they'll help you out with all that. So that's dope. You know what I mean?
for
So
real.
that's good. You definitely need that. You know what I mean? And that's what a lot of artists are lacking. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of talented artists out there, and some of them just don't know how to market or get their music out there, so they kind of don't get heard. You know what I mean? That's one of
Yeah,
the
well,
reasons, kind of, why I started my platform, is to give a platform for people to get played on. To get make a community. Get it seen. You know what I mean?
that's beautiful, man. That means that that's the type of people that you want in your corner, the ones that are not doing it just for themselves. Because yeah, this game, like you gonna meet a lot of people that they want, oh yeah, let's tag up, let's collab, let's do all these things, but they're really doing it just solely for themselves instead of being
Yeah,
like, let's do it for the community, let's do it for others. So I learned all these skills specifically to help other people. Well, at first, honestly, it was for me, but
yeah,
then
yeah,
I started other artists was struggling with shit that I've already got past that. It was like, oh well, shit, I can hook you up, give them the information, and as long as we're not an asshole, then we're good. Like you ask me what you need to do, and then you don't do it, like I'm done giving advice.
yeah. That's true, man. That's crazy, bro. Cause like, even me, like when I first started the podcast, it was getting big. It was getting to where it's at now. Like, there's people who when I first started, they were like, "Oh man, how do you do your podcast? It's pretty dope." You know what I mean? And I would show them how to do it. Like, I would tell them, like, go here, 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 do this, do that, and you can get your podcast. Whatever you guys want to do.
Well, that's what it's supposed to be like. This is a. I know that it's some rappers think that it's a competition, but with the amount of people and music that's out there, it's not competition, man. There's not a competition. This is all like there's more than enough people out there and more than enough audience and fans. And if you get all jealous of people getting their flowers and getting big, then you go you gonna be hateful the whole damn time you in this industry.
You got some healing to do. You know what I mean? Like, you know. But so Victor Solis said, I have to send you some music sometime. I mean, oh man, yes, DM me. We do ask for a $10 donation per song, or become a monthly subscriber to get unlimited submissions. John the promoter, what up, homie? What up? Thank you for tapping in. Big Germs, what up? Let's get it. We're here with the CrAcKeRican shooting the shits
Smoking
in
some
this late
split.
night, early morning.
Yeah, what time is it there?
It's midnight out here right now.
All right. It's 2. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock here.
Yeah, 2 o'clock. Yeah. The early morning, late night. Let's get it.
That's right. Yo, but that actually brought me on to an important point. Um, so we're going to be dropping Own Lane. That's a Shadowworks Entertainment. That is the platform. So
Yeah.
we're setting up. I'm currently working on this platform. We're making leeway now. Um, it's a platform to get artists further faster. It's a matter of giving them artist education. So all that stuff that we was talking about, where you don't know how to do this or that, it's got all that. There's 277 hours of videos up on there right now. So for submissions, so it's going to be an exclusive site. As far as like, well, it's actually, I mean, you don't have to be, but it's an exclusive site where if you give exclusive rights to that and you only put it on that platform, then it's going to be a 90-10 split for the first 1,000 artists that are on there.
Okay, let's go.
Guaranteed 90% split, and that's fucking. You're not going to get that anywhere. After that, though, it's going to be everybody past that 1,000. It's an 80-20 split at the very least. Like, and it
Yeah.
actually, it's a scale where you can work your way up. And so, like, there's that. When you go to turn your music in, it says it's got all these check boxes, and each one says, did you do your performance rights, either BMI or ASCAP? Yes or no? No? Here you go. Here's the link. Like,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
leave any money on the table. Know all your copyrights. We're also
So
giving.
you guys are gonna help them get everything legit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep. Teach them how to fish, and that's really what it is.
yeah.
And somebody said they're just going to take your idea and go and create this platform. I was like, one, you better have a shit ton of technical knowledge because I thought I could do it, and it was not like that. I had to recruit my CTO, my cousin.
Okay.
He's a sub genius on the keyboard keys.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but we did that. We got as far as the merch though, a lot of people they want to get merch out, but they ain't got a lot of upfront money. So they know that they could go and buy, 10, 20, 100 shirts, but it's expensive. I mean, shit, even if you're getting them for $5 a piece, 100, you got $500 to invest on something that
Yeah.
you don't know is gonna sell.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
dangerous.
Plus, you got like printing them and then delivering them. You know what I mean, or turning them in.
Yep.
You know, like that's a whole different process. Like I struggle with that myself for the merchandise I would make. Like I started off with Printful and a store on my website, and that worked good for a little bit, but I wasn't getting very many sales off of that, and I wasn't able to pay the monthly thing for it because it costs quite a bit to keep it up. You know what I mean? So I got rid of it, and then I found another one, and that one was all right, but the shipping was terrible. Like it was like it would lag, or things would be late, or like shit like that. And then I saw the one I'm doing now. It's working out, but there's a couple flaws, but it's good overall. You know what I mean? So I'm still staying with this one right now, and then just see how it goes. You know, but
That's a
I
good thing though.
understand it. Yeah, I
Yeah, that's
understand
a
it.
good thing though. You gotta because you have to find your vendors. Once you find your
Yeah,
vendors and you know that they work and they're consistent, cool. Like you're good to
yeah,
go. Like
yeah,
you've already gone through that shit. So we're trying to cut through all of that so that y'all actually, that everybody. Not when I say y'all, I
yeah,
mean every
yeah,
artist.
yeah,
We're
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
get it to where every artist is able to do this with $0. We're not charging them a damn thing to be a part of this. Like it's literally for the artist, by the artist, and it's free. Like why the fuck? What do you have to lose? Also, with merch, it's free to do merch. So you turn in your design to me, and then I go ahead and put it through a drop shipper. The
Yeah,
drop shipper, you can turn in a hundred different shirts, whatever hats, whatever you got. You can turn that in. I'm gonna send it over to the drop shipper, and the drop shipping is gonna go. Now you don't make as much money, but what you're doing is you're still making the 90% of the profit, but you don't make as much money because the drop shippers always take all the money. Like, because they're printing
yeah,
the shirt, they're shipping it out, doing all that
yeah, yeah, yeah.
inventory management. But that's where it's at, though. Is like let them do that. Once you find a shirt or a sticker or a hat or whatever the hell is selling, that's when you invest in it. You should go ahead and invest in it, and like we'll hook you up with the next phase, which is
Yeah, yeah.
a vendor. So, and it's all for free.
Yeah, that's good though, man. That's very good because you know what I mean. Like when you have that, it doesn't. You said they get 90% or they only get like a certain percentage of the thing, but at the same time, you wouldn't be making nothing if you didn't have that. You know what I mean? So,
Um,
so
and
yeah,
only
so
like and only like think about music. Like, so we're doing a model where the artists are getting paid 90% of the revenue. That's the ad revenue as well as the monthly subscriptions. Because for users, it is going to be a monthly subscription. There is a free model, but
yeah, yeah,
you're gonna get ads like a motherfucker.
yeah, yeah,
Sorry, we gotta pay the artists. We gotta make sure that they're fed because you get 0.004 cents per stream right now from Spotify. Maybe it's point 0.06 from Apple. Like that's that's garbage. That's nothing. Like, we've done all
yeah,
this shit to be independent. Like we're doing this shit working without a label, and we're doing it independently just to go ahead and turn all of our rights over to Spotify.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
for 0.004. That's worse than a record deal. You don't even got none of your resources.
The problem is that is the record deal. You know what I mean? Like that is the record deal because you're putting it on Spotify and that's owned by all the record labels. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So it's crazy, bro.
that's why
So
they'll
yeah,
fuck
it
you.
is what it is. Like people are starting to go back to Bandcamp or even start their own websites where they have their songs, their CDs, their vinyls, whatever it is, because CDs, vinyls, cassettes are coming back big time. Like especially in the music industry, they're coming back for.
But you
So
think it's coming back? You think it's coming back because they're actually listening to it, or you think it's coming back because people are just enjoying having a physical like that? Because I bought CDs, I bought vinyls, all that stuff. I don't listen to that shit. Like it goes up
Yeah,
on my
yeah.
wall. You know, it's a collector's item.
Yeah.
So
Well,
like,
that's the thing, bro. Like it varies, you know, because there is people that will listen to it and use it every week or every day or at least once a month. You know what I mean? But there's mostly for the support and to own like a piece of that music. You know what I mean? Like to it's just like it's like a luxury. You know what I mean? Like it's like just to have something that you're like, oh, this is a dope CD right here. You can pop it in. Like, of course, you gotta have a CD player. If you have CDs, you don't have a CD player, you're tripping. You know what I mean? But
I
I
do. I definitely do not have a CD player anymore. There's nothing. But computers don't use a fucking. They don't have a CD drive.
you know how to drive the
Fucking
board. Yeah,
my
I
car ain't
know.
got one.
Oh, not
I
anymore.
do.
Not the new ones. Yeah, I know. So I recently bought myself a CD player because I started receiving and I started buying CDs of artists that are making music, you know, that are on my platform and that I
Yeah.
interact with. So I bought a CD player. It's right here that I'll show it to you guys. It's a CD player, FM, USB, and Bluetooth speaker. So it's pretty cool. They're like $50 on Amazon, so they're not too bad. But there's a speaker right there. But and I have a cassette player too. I bought a cassette player. This is the most recent thing I bought because on a box set that I received from Black Medici and Agala the Don, they give me a cassette. I think I have it in here. Let me see. Yeah, it's
I
right here.
love
Look,
cassette. I
they give
love
me.
cassette.
It's a cassette. Side B. Side B is the instrumental. This is the instrumentals, and then this is the whole EP, whatever it is, the album. So it's pretty dope.
That is dope.
And this is
Do
the
they come
cassette
with
player. You
digital
can see it.
downloads?
It came with a USB that has the digital files.
Yo, so I was gonna do USBs, and we actually was looking at manufacturing or 3D printing specific designs with the USBs in them. But so many people were, and I actually made it to where it could be put into an iPhone or Android.
Yeah,
You get to
Type C.
pick.
Yeah, yeah,
But the problem is that most people are like, I'm not putting that shit on my phone. I don't know you. Like, what are you
yeah,
putting
yeah,
on my
yeah,
phone?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Trying to get you, trying to give you shit. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, people are gonna be skeptical no matter what. But people who want it and believe in it, they'll buy it. You know what I mean?
Facts. Yeah, what'd your boy
So,
say? What's this?
oh, big germs.
He said, I got $8. I got $8 from CD Baby. Most of his pay was from Apple Music and YouTube. That was the biggest, and that was the biggest pay. We making it out the whole. Yeah, we are making it out the whole. I got $8 on my album. That's what I'm saying. Like you should be making even if you gave people your album for $5 $5 or $1 per track. If you did that and it was theirs, like that's less than a CD by far. Back in the day, it's less
Yeah,
than a
yeah, yeah.
CD. It's less than your subscriptions. You're not going to pay for that much music. Like most people don't. So it's like okay, like that's you would be making at least $5, if not 10, from your album sale, just one. How long would it take you in streams to make that amount?
Way more.
Way more. It's fucking like for $5 or for $10. I think it was like I want to say it was like I mean I don't even want to lie. I don't want to lie because I'm terrible at math. I'm a
I feel
manager
you.
that's terrible at math. I got a calculator for that.
Yeah, exactly. We got the tool now. That's
I'm
true though,
saying
man. That's crazy. That it's crazy, bro. How the like you the digital age changed a lot of things in music. You know what I mean? Like it changed a lot of things in music, but it's dope because now people can listen to music, way more music than you ever could in back in the day. You know what I mean? Like you can literally find anything you want right now in the palm of your hand or right here wherever our phones are at right now. You know what I mean? Like you can find anything, download it, play it, whatever, stream it, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like that's and like not to get like into that, but I recently saw something that said consuming all the content we consume now is actually bad for our mind and for like it's overflow. You know, it's too much. That's what you
we're
gotta be able
flying.
to. That's what you gotta be able to monitor yourself and have those setbacks where screen time's off or whatever it is. You know.
Everything in moderation. It doesn't matter what it is. No
Yeah.
matter what it is, if you indulge in it too much, it will kill you. And that's oxygen. Oxygen. You get too much oxygen, you're dead. You get too much
Yeah.
water, you're dead. Too much
Yeah. Yeah.
music, and that's all you do. You might as well be dead because you're gonna be brain dead.
Yeah.
Uh, like I listen to a shit ton of music. I mean, I've been slacking for the past year or so just because of the projects. But like, before, like 2 years ago, my count was at 6,000. It was like 6,500 artists. Uh I've discovered 65,000 new artists because
Oh
like
shit.
my Spotify rap was tight.
Yeah.
Um, but that's what I was trying to do is just I listen to music constantly. But over the past year or so, like ever since I worked on the movie, started with the group, the 13 different artists doing hashtag Heist Club. It's
Okay.
I filmed a movie that we had written. I had come up with this concept like 10 years ago, and I didn't know enough characters to actually fulfill it. So it just went in the back of a notebook one time. And so
Okay.
one day I was just sitting there looking through it, and I was like, "Hey, I know a shit ton of artists now. Like, I can do this." So I hit everybody up, and I thought everybody was gonna be like, "Nah, I don't know. It's a project. I only got one track, or they don't know any track record." So
Yeah.
I asked like more people than we had spots for. I wrote it for 8 people, and then 13 people said yes, and I was like, "Fuck, all right. I guess I'm gonna write this bitch so everybody fits in." So that's what we did. I wrote a whole ass movie around it. We're robbing a weed store on 420.
And you're working on that? That one's already out.
No, I'm actually editing it right now.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
I don't know how to edit. I didn't know how to make a movie. But like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hired up Remo, shots by Remo, and
Okay.
he did a great job. Like because what I was asking for was a lot. Like it was a
Yeah.
lot, and I didn't realize how much effort it took to film a movie. But
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, we go, and then they said, so I gave them the option. I said, all the 13 artists, we treat this like a band. So if one person's song does well, then everybody does well because everything on this album is written by everybody on the album essentially.
Okay, that's badass. That's
So
crazy,
it's
man.
like
I can't wait to see
one for
that. Let's
all.
go.
Yo, it's thick as fuck because we had to kill a lot of people.
That's crazy, bro. So that's
I'd
badass.
love to be able to
And,
give you
and that's
details, man.
what's the name of that project?
It's hashtag Heist Club. We're looking at
Hashtag high
probably
school. Okay.
February. February is what I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's what's coming out. You think?
Yep.
Okay, that's
Yeah, so it's
badass.
a 13 track album about an hour long movie, and then we have a bonus, a deluxe, or it's not really the deluxe, it's the add-on, like it's the deluxe album where we got 13 more artists that did tracks around the theme.
Oh my god, that's badass. It's a whole piece of art. You know what I mean? That's badass, though, bro. I love shit like that.
Everything.
You know what I mean? That's good, and that's what we need, bro. Stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like the creative ass shit. You know what I mean? That's
It's part
badass.
one of 7 parts. It's
Ro-
based on the
bro,
seven deadly sins. Each sin
robbing
gets its own movie.
a weed store, bro. Like you can come up with so many
Yo,
crazy lyrics for that. You know what I mean? Like
yo, we got to the crazy part. The craziest thing about everything, like, yeah, I brought artists from all over the country, all over the world, like Bahamas, Australia. So I brought a lot of people here to this small ass town that I'm in Florida, and like they don't have people shooting movies and shit. So when we went around and we was shooting for a while, like I had to ask the city for permission to fucking to kill a cop in the middle of the main street. So so pretty much like they were like, hey, I told them I had to sell it in a different way, though. I will say that I had to sell it in a different way. I had to sell it as it's a secular. Wait, is it secular or non secular? I think it's secular. It's
okay.
as a secular film. Uh, it's based on the seven deadly sins, and we're showing the dangers of the theme, which I'm not giving away yet.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because I won't tell people what sin it is for the movie
yeah.
until
Okay.
after like the closing credits is what tells you what it is.
Okay, that's crazy. Black Dynasty, what up on me? Thank you for tapping in. We're just chilling right here. The CrAcKeRican shooting the shits, kicking back, getting lifted. What's you up to,
Yeah,
me?
people getting live, or you winding down.
You're winding down, yeah, yeah. Get
Shit,
winding down,
got too much to do.
getting ready for the night.
Yeah, I'm saying, hey, got too much to do to be sleeping at this hour. I'll pass out. I'll pass out, get like 4 hours of sleep, and then right back to it. That's
Bro,
that's all.
you know
That's all
what's
there's time
crazy? Like
for.
I be staying up for a day or two sometimes, just doing all kinds of shit, and then I do take a long nap though. You know what I mean? Sometimes I've been knocked out for 10 hours, 12 hours. Just depends. You know what I mean? But it just varies. It's on the days I don't have nothing to do. You know?
Hey, if I cleared the schedule and I'm even expecting it, that's fine. It's when I crash, like crash, that's when
Yeah.
it's fucked up. When I'm like, all right, I got somewhere to be in this long. I've been up for 36 hours. All right, well, I'm gonna just close my eyes for like 3 hours. Next
You know,
day.
yeah. It goes by fast.
Yeah,
But
when your eyes close.
yeah, when your eyes closed, everything goes fast. Even when you're like wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, I'm gonna lay down for a little bit more. You look at the clock again. It's already 2 hours past by. Like, damn.
I don't have the luxury of like so if I go without looking at my phone for 2 hours, 3 hours, if I watch a movie or whatever with my wife and eat dinner, then it'll take me another minimum 2 hours to go back through my phone, catch up with everything, put out flyers, like managing
Yeah,
motherfuckers, managing artists. I'm gonna say this, artists, y'all are the most needy motherfuckers.
yeah. I feel you, man.
It is what it is though. Like everybody needs help and everybody's got shit going on in their lives and like I tend to be the person that people call when they got a problem or whatever.
When you're the expert, you got a lot of people to talk to. You got a lot of problems to solve. You know what I mean? Like,
Back-
so I feel you. I know how it be. Like I said, when I knock out for those 10, 12 hours sometimes, and I wake back up, I feel kind of almost overwhelmed with how many messages and comments or anything. You know, like I have like trying to get my response or whatever it is, my attention. You know, so it's crazy.
You got to give that though. You only get so we only get so many hours a day. We only get so many years in our life, right?
Yeah,
So that's how
you got to
much
be
time is
effective.
spent responding to all this shit and like how many are little problems that they didn't really need help and they just wanted somebody to like just pretty much essentially be like, yo, this is what you got to do. Yeah,
Like
I know, I know.
they want your input. You know what I mean? They want your support. You know that and that's the beauty of it, bro. Like me, like doing my platform that I do. You know, like I showcase so many artists, and then I help them with. Now I've been doing like instrumentals with the AI. Now I've been doing cover arts, logos or videos, making clips of their music videos, making clips of their podcasts or whatever it is. You know, bro. It's all fun, bro. I love it. Like my problem I've been having lately is my storage, bro. I'm like, damn, bro, I'm gonna have to get like a 100 terabyte hard drive or something, bro, because
What you got right
there's
now?
so much. Right now, I got 1 terabyte. I got 1 terabyte plus a 500 gigabyte in my computer. My phone got this one that I'm on the live with has 256 gigabytes, and then my other one has 128, and that one's already maxed out with just the apps, bro, that I have, and I use all the apps.
Done. Done. Like there ain't no way you can't do it because you're on constantly and you're consistent with it. So like
Yeah.
to keep all of your stuff, you'd have to have like I mean I got 21 terabytes in my computer, and it's still like it. I still look at it and go, oh shit, man. I'm gonna keep upgrading. Like right now I'm all right because I haven't been doing a lot of video, but
Okay.
like because I also just upgraded it. I only had 4 terabytes in there, and then I just kept I went and bought shit, I
Hard
went and
drive.
bought like 14. Yeah, well, I went and bought four different hard drives, but they're all
Yeah.
in the computer. Like I got shit. I couldn't even tell you how many externals, but like
Yeah.
that's all. It's all planning for the future. Like I run a server out of here. Like so, some of the music that's on the platform is right here. Like it's
Yeah.
directly here, and then we have another server out in Virginia. But I got to actually develop servers. And the reason I got to do that is because so it makes it fast for everybody to reach because we're doing it independent. We're not Amazon or fucking Spotify. We're not any of those. So they got servers everywhere. We got to get servers because
Yeah. That's true.
if you get popular, man, like what happens? I know we're on Instagram, so it wouldn't really be a problem. But like, what would happen if we were on, like if you put your show up instead of being on YouTube, it was on your site, and you got 500,000, a million people that are trying to
Yeah.
look at that at the same time. Your
That
shit
won't
is
work.
crash,
Yeah.
crash.
Servers are
So
important. People don't think about that because they don't know stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, just do this. Or like, you know what that's gonna take? You know, like ask the CrAcKeRican, he'll tell you what it takes. You know what I mean?
man, yo, you talk about servers though, like it's $1,000 per server. If for
Like,
everyone that we make outside of our computer, it's $1,000 per, and you need them all over the place to give the best service. And you ain't even talking about overseas. Like
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
just talking about local. Like we're talking about the
yeah,
United States, Mexico, Canada.
yeah,
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 that's a problem, man. That's a
yeah,
problem. Ain't
yeah.
nobody gonna go to your janky ass shit if it's like, oh man, it takes 30 seconds every page. What are we in
Yeah.
1998 and shit?
Would it be back in 2000 or what?
I'm saying,
Yeah, that's just
bro.
terrible.
Did
That's
you
true though,
how
bro.
old are you?
Like it takes a lot of work. You know, like you have that idea, and then you got to figure out what to do to execute it, and what it's gonna take, and then anything takes a process. You know what I mean? Like anything takes a process. You know what I mean? It's like you gotta
But do
plan it
you
out. You gotta schedule it. You gotta. But the biggest thing is you gotta live and learn, and you're gonna have a lot of failures. But you can't get discouraged with that. You know what I mean? You gotta keep going. You know, because if you get discouraged when you find out you need a server, then you know like.
for real, for real? That's exactly it. You gotta learn how to. Gary Vee says you gotta learn how to fail faster. So like, only way to do it is to get through it. Like you gotta jump in and fucking. You gotta either figure out if you can swim or the lifeguard's gonna have to pull your ass out a couple times.
And, like we'll see how like you just gotta keep going with the flow. You know what I mean? If you really believe in your thing, you gotta keep going. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. You're gonna fail. You're gonna fail. Like me myself, I failed several times during the platform I do. You know what I mean? Like, I fucking fucked up or got kicked out of certain things or lost my account or fucking technical difficulties. The audio didn't sound good. The mic was fucked up. Like the video fell. Or, you know what I mean?
Everything, anything
Like
that can go wrong, does every single time. So on
yeah,
my normally on my pod, that's the background. Welcome to
yeah,
the
yeah,
shit show. There's a
yeah, yeah.
collage of me going, "Welcome to the shit show," because it's fucking. It's every time we had some type of technical difficulty for the first year and a half. I've just recently been able to get over all that shit and be able to actually, fucking get through an episode without any technical difficulty. That was surprised the first time it happened.
I was going smooth for a little bit too, and then recently, like a week or two ago, started having some technical because I updated the firmware on my Rodecaster. A computer got an update, kind of reset some settings, and like the audio started messing up. So I was like, damn. But uh, I got it back on track on Sunday with Site One. I set it up over there at his studio. We did the show, and it was all right. Like there was a couple flaws we had in the show. Like at one point, I left the mic on. I was ducking the music for like probably like a good minute. So that was terrible. So
Yeah, but that's not my thing is like these things are gonna happen. It's how you deal with it that matters. Like it
yeah,
really
yeah.
does make a difference on are you gonna just like, oh well, man, it sucks. I'm done. I just give
I
up.
give up.
Fuck out of here. Like if you do that, if you that's the difference between interest and a passion. People that got
Yeah,
passion for this shit, that's exactly what this is. It's a lifelong passion. You're gonna keep going and you're gonna keep doing this thing that
yeah,
we
yeah.
do. Regardless, if you ain't getting paid, you're still gonna do it because it's passion. If you're interested, as soon as it gets hard, you're like, nah, never mind. I'm good. Like
I don't want
I
to
just
do
like doing my hobby. But most people are not self aware to go, this is just a hobby. They think, oh, because I do this, oh, that's all it takes. I just gotta write a song, sing a song, and then everybody else will take care of the other stuff, the
it. Yeah.
million other things we gotta do. Ain't
You know
gonna
what I
happen,
say? I
y'all.
say, you know how I say? I'd be like, well, I'm already too far deep. I'm already too far in. I gotta keep going to the other side. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes, that's the way. Now, I will say, I mean, some people have to have the realization that it's not going to work for them for whatever reason, and they can either decide to, like pivot and tweak that thing to make it work, or they can go, all right, yeah, no, this really isn't going to work. Like if you want to be a ballerina at fucking 50 years old, lady, it's not going to
yeah,
work
yeah.
out for you. It's just not going to work out for you.
It's not gonna go too smooth. You know what I mean?
So like passion will only take you so far, and then it, like you said it perfectly. Like it takes networking, it takes skilling up. Like on everything that you do, you're gonna be learning way more. Like no matter what it is that your forte is, you're gonna learn way more than that. And
Yeah.
if you're not down for learning, it ain't gonna last long unless you got money. If you got money, yeah, you can pay people to do it.
And if you think you got it all figured out, you might not do so well either. You know what I mean? Like,
That's a fact.
you know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. But yeah, like me, man, I've been doing similar stuff to what I do now since I graduated high school, bro, or even before that, like even during high school. Like I've been involved in the music industry forever, bro, and I've been first. I started off as a cameraman for record labels, for artists, and just events and stuff like that. started going to studios. I managed a few artists for a while on a record label that we had and stuff like that. So it's pretty dope, bro. You know, I've been around there forever, and then went away. Was not away, but was kind of like not focused on it for like a good 7-10 years. You know what I mean? Of my life, like, and I was going through the trials and tribulations of life. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But then in 2020 or 2019, I started doing podcasting again with my homies, which was Equinox Talk. We did that for like a year.
What was the theme?
Well, the thing was just freestyle, pretty much like just random shit, because I named it Equinox Talk because the name of the vehicle that we would do the shows in, we did it in a car. You know what I mean? It was the Equinox, or whatever they're called. I forgot the brand of
Yeah,
the
that's
maker,
right.
but
And then Chevy.
Chevy Equinox, yeah. So yeah, we did a show on that, and then we would just do random shit, and then I would do it alone or with homies when I was in my whip or whatever, like. And then I started Tony's Talk during COVID because we weren't able to go out with the homies or really connect too much anymore. People were afraid to, or we just really couldn't. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I started Tony's Talk around January 28th or 26th, around there when Kobe passed. You know, it was right after Kobe passed, and right, the first episode was still Equinox Talk, and I announced that I would be switching the name right now to Tony's Talk. You know what I mean? Tony's Talk Podcast, and started. That was the 28th. So next year in January on the 28th, it'll be 6 years since that date. You know what I mean? So
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's a big. They said that if it comes to a business, they say that it takes 2 years of doing business to know if you're going to be able to last it. Because like, what is it? It's like 90% of businesses fail within the first 2 years. So if you make it past 2 years, you're already in that upper percentage of likelihood. But then they said with podcasting, after you go past 32 episodes is the magic number. That's when you know that this person is doing it and they're going to keep doing it.
yeah.
You have. I couldn't even imagine how many you got. Because you do multiple a week.
Well, at one point on Spotify, at one point I had like 1,000 or more episodes, right? And it's been 2 or 3 years now that I've been off of Spotify. It's been like two
Why'd you
years
get
now
off?
that what man?
Why'd you get off Spotify?
They
What made you get off?
they kicked me out.
For what?
They don't allow mix shows on Spotify.
Man,
Yeah.
they got that fake ass AI DJ is what they got.
Yeah, that's. I think that's something I read that said that that's why they don't do it, because they do it themselves. Like that's something they offer. You know what I mean? So
Well, honestly, it's a blessing in surprise because like they are they are the worst thing for musicians. They're doing what the record labels did with way more like they're not giving you shit and they're getting
yeah,
to keep all those profits. Like, so they just found out recently, I think this was like 3 weeks ago, they said there was 100 million songs on Spotify, and they were like, all right, we're going to get rid of all this AI stuff that's on here. So we'll cut it out. And then you guys will end up making more. And so they cut all the AI out, and it was 75 million songs that got cut off of Spotify, which means that you were only doing 1/4. Like, so if you were getting paid from Spotify, you were getting 1/4 of what you were supposed to get because it's an artist share thing. Man, you know
that's
how many of those
terrible.
were Spotify's themselves? Like, then the numbers are internal, so we won't know. But it Spotify themselves were actually putting out most of that AI music so they could water down the artist share and keep it. That's why fuck them.
Yeah, like the new rules of Spotify, isn't it that they own your music now? Like they can remix it, do anything with it. Like I'm like,
You're
that's terrible.
picking
Like I'm like, I love Spotify, bro. I've been with Spotify since the day it came out, but it's not so good for our fellow artists. You know what I mean? Like
right.
it's pretty fucked up. You know what I mean?
It's super fucked up, man. Like they're literally doing the same thing. I mean, and they're owned by the same people, so it makes sense. But like they're doing the same thing record deals did to the classics like Prince, Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson before he got his rights. Like they're just literally taking advantage of the artist any way that they can, and then going, oh, that's you guys' fault, or they'll fucking take you and like say you put your music on Spotify, somebody picks up your music on a playlist, and you're like, cool, it's got a lot of plays, like, oh shit, and especially before people knew bots existed. So they'll be
Yeah, yeah.
like, oh damn, this thing's fire, like I got 250,000 plays last month, and then they go, Spotify's like, whoa, 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 we can't have that. They ban your ass. They ban your whole ass track, so you can't even put it back on there, no matter what.
Yeah,
I didn't put the fucking bots on there.
they banned one of my tracks that I have with Afro. Yeah, the
That's
intro
bullshit.
song, the intro song he made for me. Yeah, they banned it for some reason because it got a lot of attention because he's a bigger artist. You know what I mean? And I don't know what happened. It's available everywhere else except Spotify.
Well, fuck them. That's what I say. I say fuck them, fuck their bullshit platform. Own lane. That's the name of the
Oh,
platform
hey,
y'all want
baby,
to do.
let's get it. Let's go. 2026 is coming, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to tap in with the
I'm
CrAcKeRican.
sure. We gonna need some tests. So anybody that wants to tap in on the beta test, jump on. Let
Yeah,
me
I'm
know.
down,
I'll
bro.
put you
Let
on.
me know.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I don't wanna take up all your time. I know you be fucking throwing them beats on, which I gotta say, uh, those beats you be putting out, man, them shits is fire. Like, I don't think people really understand like AI beats and how it operates, like how it works,
Yeah, yeah,
um, and how much effort you actually got to take, because like it'll make some garbage a lot of
yeah,
times.
yeah, yeah.
So you gotta curate. I call them curators. Um, so AI, you gotta curate that shit. And if you're super deep, you gonna stem split them, and then
Yeah,
you fuck with whatever
yeah.
you want.
That's what the homie Soatic is showing me about how to do that. Like he'll take like bits and pieces of the AI songs or the vocals or whatever, and he'll make it his own track. He'll remix the whole thing, tweak everything. You know what I mean?
He's using it as a sample, but
Yeah,
they're cleared samples already. They're pre-cleared samples. What else
yeah,
you
yeah,
want? Come on.
yeah.
But
Exactly. Yeah,
people want to hate on
and you have
AI.
control. You have control of it. You know what I mean? Like I'm surprised you just find what they have on there. You don't create nothing. You don't really create nothing. I mean, you count the stacks, but not really. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
um, fucking like I was saying earlier on this live on this same live earlier, I was saying that I make the AI beats. Like it takes a little process. Like it depends on what kind of beat the artist wants. Like people be making donations to get for the beats, and then also I give out a lot of them. I send them out to artists I want to make tracks with. You know, just to have some content at least for my platform. You know what I mean? So.
yeah,
Uh, I take when they tell me of a type of song or a type of beat or a type of artist that beats they like, I
yeah.
take that information, put it in ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT, tell me what kind of beats this artist use and give me a breakdown. And it would tell me every sound and like everything about it, and I can pick and choose whatever I want off of whatever it says right there. I can pick and choose what I want to copy and put into the Zuno prompt. And now I've even figured out that the AI can make me a Zuno prompt, automatically. So I've been doing that, and then just kind of tweaking it. I upgraded the program for the AI I use to make them. I upgraded it to the most expensive package, so I have a studio now that I haven't tested it out yet. But supposedly I can literally like create a whole track exactly how I want it with AI help. You know what I mean? So pretty dope. So I'm gonna check that out. I'm
Sure.
beginning into that.
Suno's a good platform. I like some of the stuff they do, but they're not the only ones in the game, and that's what
No,
people
no,
got
I
to
know.
realize.
Yeah, I've been finding other ones now.
Because like it's cool. I mean they're good, but what ends up happening is that people end up doing the same like
Prompt.
prompts. They'll do the same prompts or something very similar, and you'll get very similar
Similar.
sounding
You
beats.
get very similar sounds. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So
So
you got to
like
be careful
we
with
gotta
that.
vary this up, people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you gotta add your own sounds. Like I've been seeing, you can add your own sounds, your own loops, everything like that. So you do stuff like that. Like I do have a little, what do they call these things? Let me see what it's called. I have it right here. I used to do a little bit of production with Fruit Loops back in the day when I was like 13, but I didn't really get too much into it. But I have a Kai MPK Mini right now right here. Let me see if I can
Yeah.
show it. I'm gonna start using that too. So I'm gonna start actually making some sounds. But got
Yo,
this right here.
it makes a world of difference, and then you get into the actual world of production, like outside it. And I think that's what I honestly think that's what AI beats are going to do for the industry is that they're going to have they're going to actually get people wanting to create music, and there's going to be more musicians. They think there's going to be less. There's going to end up being more.
Yeah, it's gonna be more. And it's crazy, bro. 'Cause it helps out, because it gives you a beat to get on, and you have the commercial rights to use it. You know what I mean? So it's good for artists that don't have producers. Oh my bad. it's good for artists that don't have producers or anything like that. You know what I mean? And they get that, they start making beats. Look at that setup right there, man. That's
Oh,
beautiful right
man.
there.
We doing the damn thing, man. Got two sets of electric drums here right now.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Just
yeah.
working.
He's
Working.
doing it. Yeah, that's badass, bro. That's fucking dope. The
But that
CrAcKeRican.
MPK, that MPK that you was talking about, the
Yeah,
Akai, like
yeah,
that's the red one that I showed. That's a 49. Them shits
yeah. Okay.
yo, it's expensive, but it's fucking worth it if you're gonna be doing this damn thing. I've been
Yeah, you
doing it
gotta
for
get it.
fucking 30 years.
I mean, man, that's true. I recently found my trumpet because I used to play the trumpet when I was a kid, though, back in elementary, whatever. But I have one. I bought one when I was a teenager. I bought a trumpet, and I haven't got back into it yet. I bought some stuff for it though, so I'm gonna get it ready, and I'm gonna try to learn how to play again. Like I don't know, I don't remember nothing right now. Like at this point, I don't remember nothing about it, but
It's all good. You ain't gotta know. You just gotta keep trying. They said
just can figure it out.
if you play 15 minutes a day, if you play 15 minutes a day over the course of a year, you'll be better than 95% of the people that pick up that instrument.
Okay, that's bad. Yeah, so it's gonna keep going consistently. You know what I mean?
That's
Germs, I
all it
appreciate
is,
the
man.
germs. Gates Gotti, what up? Yeah, man, that's crazy though, bro. But uh, yeah, man, I was just been doing that and fucking. I'm gonna have that show February 7th, so be sure to tap in with that. And then I was gonna try to stream it, but I don't think I am because I don't really know what's going on with the internet at that location. But I'm gonna make a whole bunch of content for this event though. I'm just gonna have all kinds of stuff set up, so it's gonna be pretty dope. The homie site one's helping with it. More shows coming soon too for like on Sundays or Saturdays whenever we get a chance. We're gonna be doing a show with site one at least once a month, at least once a month, but it could be more. You know what I mean? But
Yo,
just
that's
staying
it right
busy.
there. You just staying consistent like a motherfucker. That's why people tap in with you is because you're consistent. Like most people, they'll do this thing for a little bit of time and then they'll do their life gets in the way. Then they come back and they do a little bit and they go away. Like, yo,
Yeah,
that consistency is why people come back. That's why people fuck with Walmart. Like,
yeah,
is
yeah.
because it's always there. It's always the same shit.
And at one point it was always open, not anymore, but at one point it was open every
Not
day,
no
all
more.
day. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy though. But I appreciate you, CrAcKeRican. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get out of here, but I appreciate you for tapping in and shooting the shit right here. Let's get it.
Yeah, check me out on Shooting the Shits. I'm on all platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, wherever the fuck. Hit it up, Shadowworks Entertainment. If you need marketing, if you need management, if you need recording, mixing, mastering, if you want to
Let
make a
them
move,
know.
let's do it.
Let them know. Let them know.
Yeah,
I
man.
appreciate you, man. I'll
Yo,
tap in with you.
own lane. Peace.
All right. Peace.